walking down the street at night and some hits you with a rope and you're just fucking gone.
No! Next, we will be watching more Parz by more Parz. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the doodly-doo.
Wild sharks are taking drugs.
Yeah.
Hey, recently...
Okay, I'm pausing here. Okay. I have a very bad phobia for sharks. This is really horrible. Does it mean that you're scared of me? No, shark. It's okay. You're a shark with an O. Even though your name has an A, it's a shark. I really don't like... I've got a phobia of sharks. I know they're sea puppies. I understand. But I don't like them. I really am scared of them, okay? Don't worry. Sharks can't go on land. And that's why I live inland. Cocaine shark. What about bear NATO? Yeah, we gotta get the sequel going.
Scientists in the Caribbean made quite possibly the most fucking terrifying discovery since the advent of the job application. You see, they were conducting a study on ocean...
You know what? Okay, listen, I understand how terrifying job applications can be, but I've had jobs. I'm not afraid of having a job. I have worked full-time and been a student full-time at the same time. That was a lot of work, but I can do it. So you know what? You know what? I think that I'm okay. I think I'm one of the few VTubers who's not afraid of job applications, but maybe one of the few ones who's afraid of sharks. I don't know.
And part of that study involved blood testing 28 sharks in the region. And
cool.
When Shark RBT pulled two of Jaws' cousins over for a random test, they tested positive for cocaine.
What?
They also tested positive for caffeine and painkillers. Which begs the question, how the fuck did a great white shark get great...
Did it eat a freaking cokehead streamer? Because, like, the rest of that kind of makes sense, you know? Like, Tylenol and freaking, like, caffeine sounds like what a streamer needs in their life. They ate Fillion. They ate Fillion. That's why they're so full of cocaine. They ate Fillion. That's why Fillions disappeared, because she got eaten by sharks. That makes so much sense. Oh, okay.
White blow.
Okay.
Well, no, they aren't doing a Narcos season in Bikini Bottom. No, sharks having the bloodstream of an Eshe in a nightclub is our fucking fault.
Good for us.
You see, tourists and rich cunts absolutely love to swing their yachts into the Caribbean, throw parties, get shit-faced, and presumably fall into the water. And I don't know if you know this, but rich people do illegal shit, which is how some Wall Street banker decides he wants to partake in some nose beers, and in his excitement, knocks the rest of the devil's dandruff into the ocean. Jaws swims along, thinks it's food, and takes a bite. And
using the Nemo and Shark Tales,
hey presto, Coke sharks.
First time trying a cigarette, let's chase the buzz.
Okay, so, you know, rich people wrecking the world once again. Jeez, rich people wrecking the world again with Coke sharks this time. It's Cocaine Bear in the water. You know what? Cocaine Bear in the water would be less scary to me than non-cocaine shark, if I'm being honest. Cocaine shark is even more scary, but non-cocaine shark is scarier than Cocaine Bear, in or out of the water. Sharks are nuts. I know, TX. See? Movie coming soon. Jeez.
This spider throws...
Here's every other VTuber's phobia. I'm fine with spiders. I think spiders are kind of cute, not gonna lie. It's your phobia from swim classes. I know! I got my phobia from taking swim classes in a public pool. Why? It's a long story. It's a long fucking story. But spiders do not creep me out. They're not creepy to me. I don't know. I think they're kind of cute. I don't necessarily want, like, a whole bunch of them on top of me, but, like, if I see a single spider, I'm like, aw, baby. I don't know. So if you're a girl who's afraid of spiders, and you need someone who can take care of that and take care of you, just call me on over. I'll do my best to keep you safe from the scary spiders. You just have to keep sharks out of the house, okay? Okay? No sharks in the house. I'll keep the spiders out. This is our trade. If our entire apartment floods and then a shark swims in, you have to get the shark out. I've already dealt with the spiders. It's just a trade-off, okay? Okay?
It's
I'm so sorry, KR.
That creepy thing is an ogre-faced spider. And as with most affronts to God, yes, you can find them...
Say the line, Bart!
In Australia.
Yeah!
And the reason it's got web slingers is its unique method of hunting. You see, most web-spinning spiders use those webs to fucking camp, spinning it between a few branches and then falling asleep waiting for a fly to clothesline itself before casually wandering over to suck its guts out like a smoothie. By contrast, Ogre-faces basically pull fucking trick shots. Because instead of shooting that sticky white stuff all over the walls, they shoot it.
Me on a Sunday evening? Oh my goodness. You should put a black light in my room. You would think it's a Jackson Pollock painting. Darn. Oh, if only I had someone to get painting with, you know? I need someone to help me freaking just cover my entire room with paint. Because I really want to change color of these walls. It's a little bit boring. I need someone who can come on over, you know, like help me move everything away from the walls, so we can paint some things on there. It'd be really nice, really cute. And then have sex afterwards. But I think I really need some help with the housework. Damn, let me talk.
On their hands. See, you may have noticed that this thing is built like an 8-legged Slender Man, and that is by design.
Yeah, I know I did. Actually, no, Peter Quill didn't even start that. I've heard Jackson Pollock like 50,000 times. It wasn't just pulling that from freaking Guardians. That's a long-standing joke, okay? Okay, what color will the walls be? I don't actually know. I actually don't know if I want to paint them. These are kind of neutral right now. They're kind of fine. But like, if I wanted to repaint my walls, like, I don't know. I have no earthly idea. Maybe a green. Like kind of like a forest green, like a moss green would be kind of cute, actually. I don't know if a blue would work for the walls, but like a forest kind of moss green could be kind of cute, honestly. I'll think about that.
Because they start a hunt by spinning a web between their forelegs. Then they will lower themselves from a nearby branch and just kind of hang upside down in the air, doing their best stick cosplay. Then, when something makes the unfortunate mistake of getting too close, it will lunge downwards, spread its legs, wrap the bug up in a net, and then fucking yank it away into the air like it's hitting fucking Spider-Man pull-offs in Rivals. Crack the whip.
Wait, you can do that, Spider-Man?
And because this is an Australian animal,
thank you for the follow, Leroy Jenkins, and also Ivana Opie. Welcome in. I want some Opie in my face too.
Insect burrito would not be complete without a healthy injection of venom, and then they fucking eat it. Think about how fucking scary that is from a human perspective.
Yeah.
Walking down the street at night, someone hits you with a rope and you're just fucking gone.
No! Do you want something to rub all over you? Well, look no further, because I have a brand deal with Cheeky Soap, and you can get 10% off by using code STAR at checkout. This soap, it lathers better than any soap I've ever had, and unlike other fancy soaps, this one holds its shape. It doesn't immediately turn to mush as you're using it. This has the same firmness as a cheap bar soap, but has the same quality, delicious scent, and lovely body feel as a highly artisan soap you would get at the farmer's market. Also, if we sell enough soap, then they're gonna get me my own soap, so I can be right next to Giga and Iron Mouse. So please use code STAR at checkout and get 10% off. That is actually horrifying. Turnotoxins? Probably. I mean, he already did his one, like, say the line joke. This one, he couldn't do it again. Of course not. That would be absurd. Oh my goodness. I miss watching Parz when he's not around. When I'm not watching Parz, I want to watch more and more Parz. He has, like, such a great way of, like, sharing, like, these very interesting facts about, like, terrifying creatures and very interesting creatures. Like even the shark one I really enjoyed because it was so well presented. Like just like I wasn't able to look as much, but I really appreciate him using shark tails and Finding Nemo sharks more often than not, because those ones don't scare me. And I feel like he does that a lot, where he does try to use stand-ins for like the things that people might be scared of, which is, I don't know, just a kindness, because like he has to show them at least once or a couple times, but like he does try to like not just like rapidly flashbang you with Phobia, you know? And that's really good. You discovered because of Parz. Awesome, Zelda. Welcome in. Parz and Casual Geographic are my top nature animals. They're both really good.
This tiny bird killed a man. But how? Well, you see, this is an Australian magpie. And why, yes, it is found in Australia. How could you fucking tell? But despite sharing a postcode with all the other Dark Souls enemies down here, they're actually pretty chill little guys.
Yeah!
They got no poison, they aren't hiding a mouthful of teeth, and considering they're the length of a ruler and weigh less than a kilo,
they are really
cute. They can't pick you up and fly off.
I hate that scene. this scene from Jurassic Park is Jurassic World, I mean,
They can't
made me hate the movie. Like, I was kind of on the fence. I'm like, okay, this is kind of a good movie. It's good. I saw this, and I was done. I almost walked out of the theater. I was so frustrated. This person did nothing wrong. A. B. Pterodactyls are not strong enough to pick up a human person, so this should have never happened. And then we followed her as she gets dropped and captured, and then freaking taken by the giant one. She was tortured to death. She was maybe in the way of, like, the kids going off and doing what they needed to do, but that doesn't mean you torture her to death. Like, you know, like, I know it was the actress's idea, but it was egregious and disgusting to me, and I felt horrible watching it. Maybe it was the actress's idea, and if she wanted that, good for her, but I did not like it. It creeped me out. It made me feel disgusted, and I wanted to leave the theater after that. If my family was not there and they didn't stop me, I would have walked out. Okay, Lima, you're getting corrected. I don't care if she where she gets like what there's also some scenes where it was a bigger bee. But still, that doesn't mean you torture her to death, okay? I do not care. Even thank you, Sayo. Hi, Sayo. How you doing, darling? Acknowledge, but she's but still hate it. Fair enough. No, I agree. I understand that all that, but I still hate it. Hi, Lone Wolf. Welcome in. Welcome in. Enjoy lurking. Like, I felt uncomfortable in the theater watching this, and so that's why I hate the scene. The context of maybe she was a little more of a bigger bitch, like, in other cutscenes, doesn't mean she gets tortured. I understand that the actress, like, was like, yeah, go for it, but it's still not good. Girl, I'm so sick. It's not funny. I'm so sorry, Sayo. I hope you can rest well, darling. Lumi, say hi to your friends. I am, okay? Oh my goodness. Anyways, I can't watch I never watched I only watched the first Jurassic World movie, I think, because, like, the second one was, I was just like, no, I don't want to see something like that again. That was weird. Thanks, Jurassic World. We hate it. Wolves on the Moon, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Pterodactyl isn't the dinosaur name. It's a common misconception. Well, still, something with that wingspan and that body type would not have enough lift to be able to generate enough lift to carry a human being, even with multiple of them. The wingspan that you would need to carry the mass of a human being is significantly larger than that. Even with them all together, they couldn't have picked her up. What should have happened at best is they tried to pick her up and they just ended up having to, like, try and attack her and eat her on the ground. That's the best thing. Anyways, yeah, like, there's no way that they could have actually picked her up at all. So takes you out of the movie while it seems like the director and screenwriter just want to be mean. Exactly. Like, especially if they took out some scenes where she was a worse person, it feels like, oh yes, this perfectly reasonable person is trying her best to help these kids stay alive, and now we're gonna torture her to death for way too long, you know? Yeah.
Pick you up and fly off with you. On top of
that was also only one. I thought it was multiple who picked her up at once, but that was just one that picked her up. That's not how that works. It made me feel really gross, okay?
Really
Anyways.
intelligent and often will form bonds with people
Dustin,
who
welcome
feed
in.
them. Most of this, however, immediately gets thrown out the window during the magpie's nesting season. Or, as it is better known down under, fucking swooping season. See, because half of our wildlife would gladly turn magpies and their eggs into KFC, the second they build a nest, a switch flips in their brain, and every single fibre of their being is devoted to aggressively defending the nest like they're a unit in a fucking tower defense game. Because if you step within around 50 meters of it...
I really like balloon tower defense. It's so satisfying and relaxing to play. Like, you get it. I mean, there's, like, thought process. It feels kind of satisfying. Like, and you see the pops go off and you're like, yeah, I'm doing a good job. But, like, you feel like you can just kind of sit back and relax. I used to play it all the time, like, in high school and middle school. Balloon tower defense, just a freaking amazing, relaxing time. I need to do more of it. Honestly, I haven't played in a while. I should do that. I just saw that. I'm like, oh, that looks good. I'm like, oh, yeah, that looks good.
They will lock onto you and dive bomb you at Mach 5 and try to peck your eyes out over and over and over again until
Pokemon
they
tower
run
defense?
you
I didn't know
off.
that. I should try that. Yeah, I've seen Cotton play as well.
Yes. Is how in 2019, Magpies caught a fucking manslaughter charge.
What?
Yeah, one day a 76-year-old man was riding his bike through a park in Wollongong. A park that contained a magpie nest. The magpies took exception to this and started swooping him. And they swooped him so hard that he careened off course, crashed the bike, and fucking died.
Freaking magpies, they're horrible. They're honestly, okay, we have magpies where I live, and like they're not this type of magpie where they want to go murder you, but they're so annoying. And if you have like I used to have like, there was like one year a robin made a nest on my roof, and we were like watching the babies, and it was really cute. And then we saw an all-out bloody war between two magpies and the two robins, protecting their babies. It was horrifying and disgusting, and the robins lost, and then we had to clean up all the blood off of our roof. Our entire roof was just covered in blood, and it was disgusting. So I have developed an absolute hatred of magpies after that, because you know what? I like magpies. I like robins, not magpies. Oh, hi Tanked. You looking to get in some soap with Cheeky? Well, you can use code STAR to get 10% off, or you can use the Waifu Wix link you just got there too, and get yourself some amazing LuminusRed themed tomboy sweats candles. It smells like tomboy sweat. Also, you can get the new free runs come back. Free runs came back. You told this story. I did it before. And freaking squeaky clean. You can do it. Anyway, so I just saw that and I had to pop it up. Where the frick am I? Wait, where am I? Here we are. Okay. Oh my gosh.
This bird is attempting to reproduce with that man's head.
Huh? Oh,
but what?
That's not consent.
Well, this adorable little guy is the kakapo. And the answer to the question basically boils down to the fact it f***ing sucks at being a bird.
I'm like, what is it for?
It looks like a tree.
Its wings
It looks like a pine tree.
F***ing useless.
What?
The kakapo is huge, weighing
Consent is
in
key.
at 4 kilos,
Really
which
cute.
is 2.5 kilos heavier
5
than
pounds.
any other bird in the parrot family. Which
Very
is probably
light,
why the
I guess happy for
kakapo
bird.
is literally the only parrot species on the fucking planet that can't fly. He is so rotund that he just hops along the ground. They also suck at reproducing.
What?
So,
Why?
in
No,
order to
but-
attract
hey,
a male,
I feel attacked right there. Listen, just because I'm infertile single lesbian who's never even held hands with someone doesn't mean that I suck at life. It just means I'm a late bloomer. Yeah, no, someday. Listen, I flirt with women on the internet and then they follow me on Twitter. I flirt with women on the internet and then they get flustered. I flirt with women on the internet and then they want me to step on them. I flirt with women on the internet and then they send me nudes. So you know what? I think that I'm winning. I think that I'm doing pretty good, okay? I think I've got this. You have hands held, so don't be guilty of me. You have held hands. Oh yeah, I did hold hands with Cottontail. I actually don't have that video up, that thing up right now. I believe in you. You'll get it when you get to Hofkai. Thank you, Queen. So, did you see the country singer Kitsune VTuber yet? I know. Wait, Kitsune Nero? I don't know. There's a bunch of Kitsunes, but is it Kitsune Nero? Luminous, do you look at women on the beach or the what? What? Do you talk to women at the beach or the nudist club? I've never been to a nudist club, and I haven't been to the beach in a long time, okay? This fear of drowning and stuff. Bird news, the kakapos have record-breaking breeding system this year. Over 100 chicks confirmed to have hatched. Amazing!
kakapo will dig a hole, plant themselves
Diggy
firmly in it, and then start spamming vine booms at the top of their lungs 8 hours a day for 3 months at a time.
They should go extinct.
The problem is their call is very low pitched, which means that while females can feel it from miles off, they can't.
She was really pretty, sorry.
Where it's.
I don't think Lumi is anything but a bottom. If that's what it takes for me to get laid, I will be a bottom for anyone, okay? I will take that. Listen, I will not fight if I'm a bottom. If I am a bottom, then that's great. Then I'm a bottom. As long as I get to be involved. That's all I'm saying. Hi, Beard of Cows, welcome in. Oh, Lumi walked into a New Year's Club. She passed him 2.5 seconds. Wow, you're giving me a lot of credit. 2.5 seconds? Jeez, that's a lot longer than I would have thought. Power bottom Lumi? Well, damn right. I'm pretty strong. I could do a lot there. We have nudist beaches and nudist clubs and beaches in the North Cape Canaveral. Oh, you assume she would even make it to the door? I would get anxious in my hotel room before going and then never leave because I was too anxious. That's what I would happen. Someone's like, "Hey, Lumi, do you want to go to the nudist beach?" I'm like, and then I just have a panic attack, and then it would be the next day. Maybe someone would come and check on me if they're nice, you know. The still endangered birds, 100 babies still endangered. Woo! Hard-boiled bottom Lumi. Damn right.
Coming
Hi, Dark.
from,
Welcome
so
in.
they end up alone. When this happens, the defeated male f***s off and attempts to mate with a rock. Or, as you saw at the beginning, a journalist's head.
You are being shagged by a rare parrot.
Now, by this point, you are probably asking
Clothing optional
yourself,
bars down in Q. Oh.
how the
Wait, what? Wait, clothing optional bars down in Key West, Florida. What? I can't imagine. As long as there's a ladies' night and only women are allowed, then I'd go. I don't want to go to that situation and there'd be a bunch of guys, because I get the feeling that there'd be a lot more guys there than girls, just a fear. Like, it might not be true, but that's my worry. And like, you don't believe it, I appeared in a video with 3.4 million views on the most popular channel, FMA Joy. Awesome, Dark Chips, awesome. Crocodile grabs you. Depends on the bar. Lumi would die from it. I don't know. I would want, if there's a lesbian bar that's clothing optional, then that would be really cool. But otherwise, Lumi, don't come down here, okay?
Has it survived this long?
How?
And the unfortunate answer is that
boy,
it really
for the follow.
fucking hasn't. See, the reason this feathered squeaky toy has evolved the survival instincts of a crusty sock is because it is only found in New Zealand, a place that naturally has no predators. None of what I just said is a problem when you're basically playing on peaceful.
Okay.
Tragically, that little Union Jack in the corner of the New Zealand flag means it was colonised by the fucking British.
Yep.
So suddenly, there are cats, dogs, and early on, people trying to turn the poor thing into a KFC bucket.
Yuppers!
And its only
Thank you, the Sunfish
defensive
Street Guardian.
mechanism is standing still.
You're kidding me. Yeah, okay,
Their
goodbye,
population
species.
dropped as low as 49 birds.
What?
And they are still critically endangered to this day. Certified British Empire moment.
Yep, very much so. Yep, very... Yeah. Oh,
This
fuck.
bird.
Oh, man, the British Empire did that so fucking much. What the heck? Oh, man, looks like you got no survival skills against predators because you didn't have to deal with that. It would be a real shame if we were to bring predators to your island because we think they're adorable. Oh, too bad. Hiya, boy. Welcome in. Hi, Ariel Moore, welcome in. First time Twitch suggested me a Lumi stream. Finally able to follow. Well, welcome in, Arlie. I'm really glad you're here. Did this reaction to... you did. You did. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna sneeze. I need to blow my nose now. Dang, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we did that one first. I'm blowing my nose. It really stuck to blow my nose because I have a very small nose. I'm actually gonna get corrective surgery. I actually get to have my I get to have a nose job, and it's gonna be paid for by the government because my nasal capacities inside are way too small, and to alter them and give me more space to breathe, which is also part of the reason I probably sound like I'm out of breath all the time. They need to change my nose shape, and so they have to do plastic surgery on my nose. So we're going to make the nose cuter. We've actually picked out a couple of features. So I'm gonna make my nose cuter, okay? And you know what? Freaking Kuma already said that I was pretty before, and I'm about to get a cuter nose. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's gonna be like a year or so before I get that surgery, but it is medically necessary. So I'm getting plastic surgery that is medically necessary because they have to change my nose shape anyways to make it easier for me to breathe. So if we're changing it anyways, we're gonna make it look cute. You know. We're opening the character creator again. Exactly. I'm also thinking about piercings and the nip knobs. I don't know. Nose job. You're doing that with your nose? I mean, if the right trans girl wants that, I would accommodate. Somehow. But yeah, no, like nip knob piercing, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I'm curious about that because I think they're really, really hot and I want that. I've been thinking about like body mods and stuff like that, like, you know. I've been watching your YouTube videos for a while now, so first time catching you live, well, welcome in, you boy. I hope I'm not scaring you off. So maybe able to do a down bad girl from before you faint? Probably. Would be a breathe more, at least. Kuma, I remember you now. You were one of the Oshis. I was one of the Oshis. Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh. Medically necessary procedure, pals. Better get a Temple Doom Indiana Jones for a biopsy. Awesome.
This is the world's most useless fish.
I've seen this fish.
No, not.
This gonna eat
that aquatic pancake is a
Chibidoki.
mola found wasting
Awesome,
its
yeah,
life
boy.
in oceans around the world, and a contender for the most dog shit fish build in the 7 seas.
No.
You see, these things
wait, let's say, wait.
are huge.
Wait, no.
In the 7 seas. You see, they're
wait.
contender
I can
for
find it.
the most dog
Level N. Northing XD? What? Nothing? Oh, nothing. Nothing. Oh.
fish build in the 7 seas. You see, these things are huge, measuring at 4 meters from fin to fin,
Okay,
and
very
absolutely
cool looking.
atomizing the
Nothing.
scales at 2,300 kilos, putting it
What the
firmly
fuck?
in the same weight class as a fucking F-150. There is, however, a problem with that size. That is all it's good at. It spent every available stat point on being a giant floating satellite dish.
Big fish,
at the
waste of
cost
water,
spending
air.
its life as a useless f***ing punching bag.
No!
To start with, the thing can't even swim properly.
What?
Their fins,
Huh?
specifically their tail,
Are you squeaking?
is
I am.
tiny compared to the rest of their body, which makes them so at maneuvering. The only thing they can eat is jellyfish and plankton because those don't dodge. Speaking of food, you may have noticed that in all of these photos, its mouth is open. That's because it doesn't f***ing close.
What?
God has cursed the f***ing thing to permanently pog. Oh, but evolution is not done f***ing the
Pogfish.
sunfish yet. Because
Whoa.
funnily enough, being the size of the average American meal, while having the defensive capabilities of a Tickle Me Elmo, makes these things perfect targets for predators.
Yeah,
Most
damn
of the
right.
time, animals just take f***ing bites out of them, realize they taste like shit, and then swim off, leaving a hole in their head, which somehow doesn't kill them.
Hey,
Do you have
what?
any ibuprofen? I got a headache.
That disgusting flavor is probably due to the 50 fucking parasite species living on its body. But flavor doesn't matter to sea lions, who will rip their fucking fins off and play frisbee with them.
What?
And if you thought it couldn't get any worse, they will often swim to the surface to warm themselves up and let birds eat the parasites off of them,
Okay.
where they are promptly hit by a boat.
Oh no!
Their only saving grace is that they don't process pain because their brain is the size of a testicle.
Whoa.
They are blissfully
That big.
unaware that they spend their entire fucking life getting jumped. Like that.
The fuck is happening with this thing? Okay, this is a pathetic existence. I feel bad for any soul born into this body, because jeez, testicle brained. Wow, like people really say that, like, you know, men's like freaking just think with what's in their pants, but this thing literally thinks with something that size, you know? That's kind of amazing. I kind of love it.
BMW.
Oh, we're at the end of this. So if you're watching this on YouTube, head on over to twitch.tv/LuminusRed and drop a follow. Come hang out. Until next time, my lovely lost stars. Bye.